Okay, so this is war number 3 of season 34. Um, we have 9 fights this war. I'm bringing Hercules, She-Hulk, and Apocalypse. You might have seen this war somewhere on the line chats, some of these performances, so we'll go into that in a little bit. But first we're going to deal with this path fight. So Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, we're going to use Apocalypse, and it's going to be a very slow fight. Um, I mean, I need to turn up the volume real quick because I forgot about that. But it's basically just hitting and then hitting some more. It's pretty basic. I'm not going to really be voicing over this one because it's just a really standard slow fight. We do get some really clean heavy counters in this fight. Right here we get a really nice one, but other than that, pretty basic fight, so I will be with you after this is over. So the protection is down, we fire off this special to end it, and we are on to the next fight. Weirdly, one of my longer fights, because generally they are over pretty quickly. And here we have, I want to say it's Hit Monkey, yep. People keep placing Hit Monkey. I am not really sure why. I'm not ramped up, and my special 1 will basically kill him. But I'm not sure. I've taken him with Hercules, I've taken him with Apocalypse, and he's just not a difficult fight. I could have taken him with Ghost if I wanted to. He's not hard. So, why people place him here eludes me. But hey. That being said, on my placement guide I did suggest potentially placing him here, but I don't like placing him here. I just think it's an option. But hey. So we're trying to get a couple of aid charges, but also to be careful with our health, because health potions are at a premium right now. So there we go. Very, very quick fight. 34 seconds unramped. Like, what? Not a challenge. And here, someone actually stole my Nick Fury, so I wasn't fully ramped, so I decided to take Terrax with Apocalypse. This is motivated by 3 things. First, he might even just be safer than Hercules, because of the nature of staying farther away, and the anti-evade. 2, I want him fully ramped for my Mole Man mini-boss. And 3, I'm not going to use him for the next couple fights, so even if I take 20% health, it's free. Like, I can just heal that back. So, those are the reasons for taking this fight with Apocalypse. It's going to be a little bit slower, as I'm going to have to throw 2 specials of each, but it should still be pretty good and pretty easy. The first thing we obviously want to do is get that concussion, so we don't finish our combo. Light, medium, light. No, light, light, medium, light, and then the special 2. And do we get a heavy counter off here? I don't think so. I believe we did. Do we parry heavy him to get him off us? No, we just back off. So the rock field's up, so I can parry heavy. And so far the fight's looking pretty smooth. We do our light, light, medium combos. This might be where we get our heavy. We do a light attack for spacing, followed by a heavy. Pretty clean there. And we're just gonna push to another special 2. Little funky combo there. I probably... Do I refresh it? Yeah, I did a medium, and then I did a heavy. Because the heavy doesn't queue up any debuff. The medium was to queue up the debuff, and the heavy was to refresh. And now we can throw special 1s, which I haven't had the pleasure of doing in quite a while. So, there we go. Get the poison. And now we should get the weakness, and then we're really good to go. There I was kind of considering heavy, but I was like, I just want to play safe. Here I probably would just want to eat rock field damage. Oh, okay, it was pretty short rock field, so we're good on that front. Here I don't even change the debuff because I just want to refresh and do it cleanly, and he's basically down. So yeah, medium, light, medium, and he disappears. So yeah, pretty clean fight. I won't even have to heal, he'll be at 100% easily. So here we have this Ibom fight. He's placed here because Saddest makes him hit very hard, and I was either going to bring Ghost, which would be the easiest fight ever, or She-Hulk. I chose to bring She-Hulk because we needed a boss option. I was originally going to bring Ghost and Ghost this in another fight, but I decided to bring She-Hulk because I wanted to take the boss, and we didn't have a good option for it, because Spidey was banned this war. It's an Ebony Maw boss. So we get a heavy, and an intercept, another intercept, and here we go. We're going to be baiting this out, probably going for a backdraft. Nope, we're just going to bait it out again, then go for a backdraft in special 2. So here we go. Dash back. I whiffed the backdraft. Like, he did not play in. He hesitated a half second, which hurt me. So definitely my fault on that front right here. Here we get the special 1. It locks me in the block. I had been told by Water, who's my fellow officer, that the dashbacks weren't working. I tried to dash back, it blocked. So that's a bug. And on top of that, there are some specials where if you try to dex out of once you've blocked, you get what I call block locked. So I blocked when I wasn't supposed to, then got block locked. So mixed with a bug and a fun game mechanic, just not a good time. We drop a little intercept into special 2. And here for spacing, we like to drop another one, which means that he has 700% attack and a special 2 to our face, and we eat like 12k, 13k damage to the block. And now we're in a really bad time. So we drop some intercepts into a special 1, and he goes down. Not a good fight at all. That's going to cost me some potions, and just a couple things there, a little bug, but then also just me not playing well. It was not the combo. So I heal up and I go into this Tiger fight. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use Hercules for charges because I'm taking Peni, or She-Hulk, but I ultimately decided that Hercules would be bad because of Mystic Dispersion and the Defiance tactic, even though he kind of gets around it, mostly Mystic Dispersion. So I elected to go with She-Hulk, just go in there, hit an intercept, special 2 again, and the fight's over. I was considering an advanced power boost, so I drop one, so that way I can just intercept special 2, right? We're over. So we go into this fight, and we're going to get a lot more of those dashback bugs as a little spoiler for you. So here we go. We do 5 hits. Then we want to bait the special out, go for an intercept and a special 2. So we dash back. She doesn't throw it, but she heavies. Okay, we tap for spacing. Get a low battery warning, which is not what we wanted to see. Now, we want to bait the special out. So we dash back. Nope. We dash back again. I'm trying to dash back there. The game is not inputting my dash back, and it does the hurt again. So twice I've already had a double dash back input bug. We barely get that by the skin of our teeth. We go for the intercept. She goes for it. Easy special 2, and this fight is under control. Doesn't let me dash back there either, but that one was a parry, so I'm thinking that one was actually me. Get caught in a dash back, and we're against the wall. And we try to dex a special 2, and we don't get it. And then we quick dex this heavy and fail. And I panic throw the special 2 for spacing, and it lands in a block, and I live. And right here, this one's on the house. Like, this is... I should have died here, and I haven't, right? So we're right here. That was also a mess up there. And we block when we weren't trying to. We dashed back, but it did not input our block. But input the block instead, and we die. There were lots of bugs in this fight. I should not have been in the corner. But I played like an idiot. I get caught in a dash back. Failed to dex the special 2, as you're seeing in slow motion. And also failed to dex the heavy attack. And also throw a special 2 into block. So I will say that I should never have been in this situation. I should not have had to be in the corner. She was being a very stingy AI, and also, it wasn't even letting me bait a special attack. Like, it wasn't dashing back when it was supposed to, but I could have saved the situation, and I didn't. So, definitely a death on me, and that's just so unfortunate in so many ways. So we go in with Hercules to finish this fight, and at least I get Hercules charges, right? So here we go. We're going to start with a heavy. Yep, a heavy attack. Then we can go for an intercept, and we're going to have our 2 extra charges, and we can just nuke her down. So we intercept, and right here we throw the special 1. We have the crit up, and she's just getting nuked down. You can see how much damage that's doing, right? So I bait out this special 1, hit her for spacing, bait this out, bait it out again, bait it out again, tap her, hit it, bait it out again, and we get caught in a dash back. Stingy AI, and I just get melted. I went from 0 deaths. I had a 162 deathless streak. I had died since the 11th war of season 31, and I just died twice to a path fight. So at this point, I take a huge break, and I am more scared of this 20% Tigra than I am of any fight in the past couple seasons. It's 20%. I have class advantage. I am boosted. I now have an invulnerability boost. I'm more scared of this fight than I have been of any fight. And the reason is because that first death, I can excuse it to bugs. Like, did I play terribly? Yeah, but I shouldn't have been in that position. I can say that's bugs. That's AI being terrible. That's bugs. But the second one, I don't even have bugs to save me. She was mean with her AI, and I got caught in a dashback and roasted. And so I played poorly in the first one, but it's excusable to an extent. The second one, not excusable, so I'm so scared. But I take that down without a problem, finally. Now we have this Peni fight, and this is going to be a pretty slow fight. I want to get that protection down ASAP so I can nuke her shield down easier. We're trying to get charges as well while we can, but look at that. That's 66 of those Spidey little, not Spidey charges, the shield charges in one go. So now we want to get the special 1 off, which whiffs. Certain people kind of pull back when they dash in, and I neglected to know that Peni was one of them, so that one's on me. A little bit annoying that even interacts that way. It probably shouldn't, but definitely my fault. So here we push the special 2 just in time. We can also pound block while we have the Fury up, and we can probably still pound block here. I think we don't want to waste the downtime on a special 2 is why I'm not doing it. Yeah, so I stop here. So we get her to block kindly. Now tap her 3 times because it'll finish the shield, but no, it doesn't finish the shield. It puts her at 0 shield charges, which means she can still auto block because 0 doesn't mean away, apparently, according to Kabam. So that was an enjoyable one. We intercept, throw a special 2, and she disappears. Our solo streak is back at 1, which is like the ultimate accomplishment. Here we have a Mole Man. Pretty basic Mole Man fight with Apocalypse. We go in here, and we heal back up, and we didn't really even need to heal up because I managed to get killed twice. So I use a team heal, and a team revive, but a team heal. Here we go, pretty basic. I would like not to be baiting these special ones because of power efficiency. So we make that decision very quickly to stop baiting these stupid L1s. We dash in, dash back, and heavy, and it works great. Here we do it again, I believe? No. Here we're just comboing for power. I wonder when I decide not to bait L1s. It's gotta be soon. Might be after this L1. Nope, we pushed L2. Okay, so not exactly remembering this fight all that well, but here we go, L2, and here we want to refresh debuffs. There we go, another L2, and we can just okay, here we go. We're gonna bait the special 1. Okay, I have no idea what's happening. There we go. There's the L1, and watch this interaction. So I dash back, dash in, dash back, and I whiff the heavy. I believe it's because I don't know what Dorky Diggity Dave calls it, but it's some sort of dexterity where instead of dexing normally, you dex at the last minute, and it pulls you farther out of range. And I did that, and so I whiffed my heavy attack and took a hit. But it is what it is. Now we have this bishop. This is my last fight with Apocalypse, so I just want to win this fight. It's pretty easy. I put on a small mutant power boost because I only have one more, and they haven't been in store, and so I'd rather save it for like a harder fight, if that makes sense. So I put this one on because I've done this fight before. It's pretty simple. And we go ahead and put on a special boost just to make it a little more potent. Do we put on an Invul or a PS1? PS1. Okay, so now we're going to go into this fight, and it should be pretty standard. I would like not to heavy, except maybe when my debuffs are falling off. If I have health to spare, I will heavy. So here we do a parry, or a failed parry, and the prowess gives him prowess puncture, which means that no matter what, he's going to be hitting in my block. So I realized that, and I stopped doing those combos. Special 2 without the bleed, because we don't want the bleed. And now he throws the special 2. I take the first hit in the block for safety for 18,000 damage. Now that's a little bit not ideal, right? Because that's not the goal. So that one, even though I did it on purpose, scared the hell out of me, to be frank. So here we go. He nukes my block again with the special 1, and it cancels his Incinerate, which I appreciated. So we heavy chain into special 1. We're taking some damage, but it was worth it to refresh him. It's not that much damage. And now we want to back off while the bleed's up so he doesn't get any more prowess. And we're pretty much good to go, so a special 1 should do it. Or almost do it. 1, 2, 3, almost does it. A medium or 2 should do it. And yeah, so that 18k was a little bit scary, but we did it, and we did it quickly, and we did it safely, so that's all that matters. Next we have the boss. And here's the reason I brought She-Hulk, because we needed the boss. So at this point, I'm a little scared of this fight. It took a long time for Node 49 to go down, so this is my first fight of the day. I did a little bit of Battlegrounds to warm up. And basically, at this point, I'm just like, my confidence is shook, because I died with Hercules to a half-health Tigra. You know what I mean? Like, that should not be happening. So at this point, I know that I can do this fight well, but I knew that I could do the other fight well, and that didn't matter. So for me, it's like I almost like gaslit myself by dying to that Hercules. So here we go with the special 2. We do have some power back boosts on, I believe, but they're not gonna. Now that I'm saying it, why did I put a power back boost on? Because Ebony Maw mitigates power back boosts, so that's a good waste of a 200% science boost and some loyalty to buy one back. Let's not do that again. Okay, so we heavy. This fight's going great so far. We get him in the corner, which means heavy chains and easy combos or easy power. Because basically the goal is we just want him to throw his special 1s. We'll heavy him. We'll combo off his heavies. That's how we get our... Basically the goal is we use his power for openings. Whether it be heavy openings or combo openings. So we use the combo opening there. Then we want him to throw the special 1, which he kindly does. Beautiful little heavy attack. He should. We got tons of reparries there. Got to mitigate the block damage. And there we go. And do a heavy attack. Pretty clean so far. Probably could hit an intercept there, but I'm playing very safe in this fight. We combo in a special 2. Want to heavy counter this to knock him down. There we go. Here we go. I recognize my spacing's off. So I quick fire the heavy on purpose so that the second hit will land in time, and it does. Just at this point we want to push him for power, so we can knock his shield down, so we can do more damage, all that good stuff. So he is being a little bit stingy here, but he obliges, so we drop a light attack and heavy him again. You can see this is it's just a rhythmic fight. If you can get the rhythm down, it's not hard. Go, would not do this without the Defiance tactic, but She-Hulk has the Defiance tactic, so I'm not scared of the Nullify at all. Here we go, we dash back, really close heavy counter, but we got it pretty clean, and I'm feeling pretty good at this point. I mean, stuff can still definitely go wrong, but the time to mess up is definitely pretty near its end. So special 2, a crit, and he's almost down. We drop a light attack with a heavy whiff. And we're pretty much good to go. That should end it. So, first boss kill, first 2 deaths, and a terrible war. And I'm going to have a better video on that out later, but thank you.